This week on Bubunki and Friends, we discuss what is attention. Come and learn.
Dimachero ni Tamazashu. It's your girl again, Bubunki Mukorowa Muvenda. We are back again. Boo, 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 boo. Namsundukwa Machivenda, guys. You can't call yourself Bubunki's friends and then Dibichivenda. Like.
Bachivenda ndimatsihari we.
No, ndimacheroni zvino. Zvazvino ndimacheroni. Bomufanichiri ndimacheroni Tamadza Bubunki. Cheroni. Sister Rhoda?
Lochani bomnini Mzansi Africa lo uroda. Bubunki's friend.
No, Bubunki's friends speak Venda. Bubunki's loyal friends speak Venda.
How did we get ourselves in this one, Mara?
I don't know.
I don't know.
How do you guys just choose to
are
befriend a Venda girl and list strong, yo?
You were a Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I know.
husband.
I know.
You know?
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasekhaya so yeah.
Ngizokushaya.
Ngizokushaya. Guys, today I feel like, let's be honest, behind the makeup, it's we've just been warming up.
Yeah.
Because we normally just don't discuss, just topics in J, but we wanted to warm up so that people can follow us. From today, we are hitting deep.
Yes.
Today, I want us to talk about attention.
Yeah.
What is attention? There's a saying that says you pay attention, and the paying is guys, it's expensive. So this is something that you need to pay. Okay, so I want to make a reference before ngicala ngayo, ne? There's a movie called The Matrix, the first one. In The Matrix, there's a time when Neo goes to see the Oracle, right? Uyangena, and then he greets the Oracle. And then the Oracle says, okay, just give me 1 minute, I'm still busy. Then she turns and says, by the way, don't mind the vase, right? Then Neo says, what vase? Then he turns, and when he turns, he then sees the vase, then breaks it. Then the Oracle says, then Neo said, oh, so I'm so sorry for your vase. Then the Oracle says, no, but I said don't mind it. Then Neo is like, how did you know I was going to break it? Then the Oracle says, no, let me ask you, if I didn't tell you about the vase, were you going to break it? Isn't that powerful? Which means then that the vase was not in Neo's world. It did not exist anyway until she brought to attention to Neo to say, there's a vase.
Yeah.
Then when Neo saw the vase, you know what attention is, guys? It's something like a command, because she said, don't mind the vase. So Neo's body reacted to don't mind the vase, meaning you're going to do something to the vase, but don't mind it. And Neo didn't even know there was a vase, but just by being told that there's a vase, don't mind it, then he breaks it.
Yeah.
So now he paid attention with his own body and his own soul. So he created something that was not there for him based on what the Oracle said. Have you powerful? Have you been in a situation where you're like it's simple, like with me? I can come to you and say, has it my friend in the UK, the one I was with, at uni or whatever, you don't know that person.
Yeah.
And she never existed in your world up until I brought her up.
Yes.
Then you start paying attention. In a way, the more I talk about her, you create her in your mind, in your mental space. Yeah.
Okay.
You've got her own image in your mind. Oh, okay, it's Kaipa from the UK, Bubunki's friend. But Noma Angavela, you would say, oh, I wasn't expecting her to be, so. But then, because in my mind already, I've created something or someone or an image. So then it takes us back to saying now, is attention a force? Is it a spirit? What is it? Because then it commands you. Rhoda, don't mind the snake next to you. Then you're like,
yeah. Now I'm gonna
the snake.
look
Now
for the name.
now the snake is available in your world, but being Now when they say pay attention to yourself, like we wake up in the morning, the first thing you want to do is to take your phone, check who sent me a message, who's saying what. Your attention, you already lost attention, because now they say where your attention is, it's where your energy goes. And that's where your money is. So could it be that attention is also currency?
Yes, actually, in my opinion,
Mhm.
attention is actually energy.
Okay.
Because energy, you transmute it into,
Something to matter.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Either you can make it, it's up to you. When they say pay,
Mm-hmm.
wareka.
Mm-hmm. You're
So
exchanging.
you are exchanging, and most of the time, the currency that we have, everybody has energy. So it depends how you sell your energy. You are selling your energy,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
that energy can turn into money. So
Mm-hmm.
most of the time, people use their energy not in a sense where they can actually benefit from it. And those who know how to manipulate energy,
Mm-hmm.
we are actually working for them. If you don't know how to use your attention well, you are using it for somebody else. And that person that is doing well with other people's energies because they paid attention to their energy first.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what this actually teaches us is that you must learn where your energy goes. Where you focus is where your money goes, is where your energy goes.
Mm-hmm.
When they say pay, you actually, in a way, concentrate on something. And when you concentrate on something, that's when you are focused and it works for you.
So does creation happen instantly? Because now I'm trying to understand. Obviously, now when I come and say 1, 2, 3, then you start paying attention to 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I could be lying about 1, 2, 3, but
Yeah.
the fact that I brought it into your attention,
Yeah.
you've already can create it for me. So there are people in the world
Mm.
who are very smart.
Yeah.
They can come and give you whatever that's not there,
Yeah.
knowing that no, I want to use Rhoda's energy. I want to
Oh
use
my
Rhoda's attention. So I'm just gonna go to Rhoda and say 1, 2, 3 into engekho. Then I know it's like when you're gossiping. If I want Rhoda to fight with Ntabiseng, I can come and lie about Ntabiseng. But then Rhoda is gonna pay attention to what I'm saying. Then immediately Rhoda's body responds.
Yeah.
You know, energy is something else. Your body just quickly responds. Remember, Neo was just standing there. There was no vase that existed in his world. But just being told, Guti, don't mind the vase, his body responded in a way that it was a command, don't mind the vase.
Yeah.
You know, and then if she would have said, just stand next to the vase, he would have said, oh, which vase? Oh, this one. That's a different thing. The command said stand.
Yeah.
Now she said, don't mind the vase. Then the body now reacts to that command of saying, I need to do something that is going to happen to the vase so that whatever she said, iyabonakala. Because then attention, we are understanding attention, it's like a spirit. She's in her own spiritual home. She knows about the attention, the vase,
Yeah.
which that guy doesn't know. But the fact that why, and she, she was very smart in understanding what she was saying. Oh, don't mind the vase. What vase? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I said don't mind it because I knew you were gonna break it if you saw it. You know. So is it that she was prophesying what to happen, or at that moment she created something?
Demanding.
It should be.
It can't be prophesying.
It could be both.
It could be both.
It could be both.
But
you know?
then do you think she foresee the future? Because of, if you check that clip, the vase was very far from Neo for Neo to do anything to the vase. But her command was very straightforward. Do not mind the vase. Because in a way, do not mind the vase because we're going to break it. You know, but she didn't say the breaking part. She just said, don't mind the vase. So now, is that prophecy, or it's her understanding and knowing that I can create whatever I want through anything and anyone? I
Well,
bring attention.
she was knowing. She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was
Yeah.
doing.
But now, ladies, let's bring it back, like to a lighter understanding. Like some of us, this is deep. Now you guys took it to a deeper level.
Yeah.
Because remember, we know attention. My husband doesn't give me attention. Oh, my boyfriend doesn't give me attention. So in that manner, what does attention mean? Because some people don't know the deeper part you just said. Rena re batla attention, or my husband, my boyfriend hasn't responded my WhatsApp the whole day. Since
Pay
kumo
attention.
rumela, good morning WhatsApp in the morning. Now it's 7 p.m. and dololo.
Anatabalina.
That
kind of attention is actually lack of attention. Because you
Lack
can't
of
be
attention.
looking for attention from someone else if you can pay your own attention.
Yeah.
Remember, it doesn't say pay Ntabiseng's attention, pay your boyfriend's attention. It says pay attention to anything and everything you do.
So this one it's on me, not
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah.
So basically, now
Okay.
we're talking about your own attention.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, it's your own attention, and what she's talking about, Neo, like Neo,
Yeah.
Mm.
you guys, you get it.
Ke Neo, yes.
Yeah.
So Mpho wa rena, this woman used her ability. Whether you can say it's prophesy,
channel the mind,
whatever,
yeah,
it's
Neo.
because she knows who she is. She
Okay.
knows how to use attention. And once you know who you are and how to use it, you will not even cry for somebody who's not giving you attention.
Yeah, because you've already paid attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
It automatically gets attracted to you. For example, I'm deliberately wearing red today because red demands attention.
Of course.
Red ki color a commanding action. So whenever you want to do something, a leng hore e powerful and you want people to react to you, you demand it ka red. If you are in a war, if you want somebody, you want to get into a fight, you want, sometimes to crying, or you know, I had a terrible day. What color were you wearing? If you were wearing red and you do not use it for your own benefit, other people take that red from you.
Okay.
And then your hair is red for that day, for that night. You will be
purpose, yeah.
attacked.
So yellow, it's not.
No,
Oh,
yellow
okay.
has its own.
Listen, my love.
Yeah.
Every color has its own
Purpose,
energy.
yeah,
Like
and
I'm
energy.
saying, everything in our energy. You need to know how you want what energy. If you are wearing yellow is almost like white. Unyaka peace. You want soft things. You want loving. You want people to be calm. It's a calm color. You know, you just want peace. How about but now here today, I want attention. I want to be kuri. I want whatever I want to be said, whatever I'm saying, whatever I want it to be done. Argument, I'm in a war. Just like if you can follow around, even in spirituality, those who use colors, especially the candles.
Yeah.
If you are going into war, you use
the
a
red,
red
of course.
Okay.
You use a red candle.
Okay.
But also remember, when we say attention is currency, it's uphethe imali within you.
Yeah.
Because of the minute you wake up and you start paying attention to your husband, your kids, everyone, and not to yourself, you've emptied yourself so much that there's no energy that is going to work for you that whole day. That is the reason why people who are very spiritual, the first thing they do when they wake up is to pay attention to themselves, their thoughts, how they are feeling, and command how their day should be. So the
Yeah.
oracle was commanding Neo to break the vase,
Okay.
to show Neo that the first thing she said, after Neo said, after she said to Neo, oh, don't mind the vase, blah 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 blah. There's a part where she said to Neo, look at that sign. Then when Neo looked at the sign says, know thyself. So she was playing a game with Neo of saying, you don't know yourself. Let me show you that you don't know yourself, but I know you better. I can make you do something without your ability.
Yeah, Matrix. You know, I watched Matrix. I don't know how many times I didn't understand that movie.
Yeah,
guys.
no. You can't watch the Matrix.
Complicated.
You have to kind of like study the Matrix. When you watch the Matrix, you take a pen and paper, you pause everywhere because of there's so many, moment to moment. And they teach you that attention creates moment to moment because life is not what we think it is. It's not like something you could see. That's why they say there's no tomorrow, there's no yesterday, but now. And then now creates another moment. When you wake up in the morning and pay attention to yourself, your thoughts, you are already commanding your whole being, which is your body, your energy, to walk a certain way. Okay, another example. You wake up in the morning, and then by mistake, Mus, when you're going to the bathroom, then you kick the bathroom door with your toe, the smaller toe.
Yeah.
Immediately after that, the body now wants you to pay attention to what's happening. You can easily say, oh, oops, and then go on with your day. But what do we do? Oh my God! Oh, what is it? Why?
Yeah.
The next thing when you put Colgate on your toothbrush.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What a day!
You know what's
I'm gonna
the
have
worst thing?
such a day.
You know what's the worst
Yeah,
thing?
then you have commanded-
handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand? And then
Yeah.
and then you go to the mirror. You're like, I don't even know what to wear today. Like today is just not my day. You
commanded.
paid attention the wrong way. You
The
have
wrong way.
commanded your whole day
Oh my
to
God,
be very
guys.
miserable.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yup.
Because of now, you are using this power, this fuel, this engine. Because attention is engine. Your heart might be the car, the vehicle
Yeah.
to take you everywhere. But the engine is your attention. If you are not the one sitting here on your attention, someone else will. I can come to you and mess up your entire day, knowing that I can, by just one word.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
now I can command your whole being and your whole body by just saying something that you were not even aware of. Then
Yeah.
the minute you pay attention to it, you start creating. Like, it happens so quick. Don't mind the vase. What vase?
Then yeah.
Then she's like, that sign says know thyself. So she was saying to Neo, you need to know yourself and understand yourself. The minute I said don't mind the vase, you were supposed to say, okay, you said I shouldn't mind the vase. But now he took it as a command, because now we take words and understand that words are commands. So now, when you are fully attentive to yourself, I know why I'm here. He came in to talk with the oracle. That's what he was supposed to focus on. The vase and the cookies and whatnot is just addition. But the Neo, because he didn't know himself at that time, he was like, what vase? Bottle. Everything just got messed up. Another scene, there's a boy he met when he came in, and the boy was kind of doing something like magical with the spoon. He kept on bending the spoon. Then Neo wanted to try it. Then Neo was he kept on, he wanted and then the boy was like, such a small boy, do not try to bend the spoon, because that is impossible. Only you realize that you are the one bending. The spoon does not exist.
Ah.
Therefore, when Neo realized that no, the spoon doesn't exist, let me put my attention on bending my head. Therefore, the spoon followed. He commanded the spoon. Your attention commands.
But
So-
guys, does that happen in real life?
Yes,
It
every
does.
day. You
Ah.
It
command
does.
every day.
That
Every day
is
you
that
command
is
your
why
being.
we are saying, Hore, how you can do that is when you actually know who you are.
Mhm.
Know thyself is very important. Like, for example, with me, I know my life path number, and
Mhm.
I've studied my life path to a point that I know I shouldn't sleep with a phone in my room. I don't sleep with phones in my room.
Mhm.
Really?
Yes, it disturbs my vibration.
Of course.
Mm,
It does.
And
Our audience now,
my life path,
I'm sure they're
dream-
confused.
my life path, I dream every day. So if I dream every day, I should not have anything electronic vying through where I am. So they
Okay.
stay in another room,
Mm.
and when I wake up, nothing and no one disturbs me.
How did you get to that part? By
You
paying
see,
attention.
you
to
paying
yourself.
attention.
Ooh, guys,
When
this is
things
important.
don't go well,
You pay attention.
you start
to
paying
yourself, which
attention.
Why?
But things force you, like I'm saying now,
Mm.
the people or those who are aware
Mm.
on attention, on energy, they use it well. Like, for example, I'm using red today a lot.
Mm.
Restaurants. How many restaurants that you know have color red?
I don't know. You?
The reason why they use color red is because red demands your appetite. It demands, it attracts you to be
It's like
hungry.
Red says to you, pay attention to me.
Yes, look
Yellow,
at me.
yellow.
Be
Also,
hungry.
Even if ungandlula laphaya, just walking past,
Yeah.
and I'll say, oh man, didn't you see Rhoda? The person who saw you will say, the one who's wearing a yellow shirt.
Yeah.
You demanded
Yeah.
attention. Look, attention works this way. Say the three of us are in a car, right? We have been given a location to go somewhere. We don't know this place, and obviously it's far. And probably we're going to Limpopo. Then I say in the car, "Oh gosh, I'm hungry, and there's no restaurant here. Oh, I don't even know where we're going. I'm so hungry." Then I've commanded your body to say, "Hey, Naming Lambidas, I'm also hungry." Then Tabiseng says, "Actually, we haven't even eaten. Chances are I'm the only one who's hungry, but then I've
But
fed
we
your
have-
attention, right?"
Yes.
Okay.
Then I say to you, ish, even if it's just a McDonald's, right? You don't know what I'm doing at that time. You think I'm just speaking. I say, even if you can just find a McDonald's,
Yeah.
what am I doing to your mind? You immediately think about McDonald's, the red color ya McDonald's, the big M sign. You're
Yeah,
already
yeah, yeah, yeah.
imagining
Yeah.
where McDonald's is. So there's two of you. The energy is strong enough that in 30 case we are gonna find a McDonald's out of nowhere, and we are gonna buy drive-through. Now the question is, who created that McDonald's?
It's that.
I created
You
it
created
through
it.
you.
Yeah. Through us,
You
yeah.
understand? So be very careful what you are fed, and be very careful what you feed your attention. Because
Yes.
your own attention can command your entire body, your own physical self. Then things happen for you. Then you're like, "Bayang lawyer, someone is really banana."
Yeah.
But you're the one bewitching yourself
Yeah.
because you don't pay attention to yourself.
You have
Why?
allowed it.
Why do they put a third eye on the dollar bill? On the dollar note, there's an I. That I represents your attention.
They will tell you it's Illuminati,
No,
Satanism.
no. People must educate themselves.
Yeah.
Guys,
Illuminati means being illuminated.
It's
light
important.
means
Right?
light.
It's associated with bad people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
people kill people,
But
they
also
do
remember,
scary stuff.
also remember, like we said last time, ne? We not judging or anything. Like I'm saying, Hori, when we say this, what 1, 2, 3 is bad, according to who? There are systems that
According
put,
to who?
yeah,
Systems, yes.
there are systems that put things in place by the label as bad, so that you don't go there. Like for example, ne? Most of the time, if you can look, 90% of people are right-handed. Ne? But if you can discover how to use your left hand, the most successful things that you can do in your life is
with
when
your
you
left hand.
is with your left hand.
Yes.
And hoka level there is like how much? Maybe 3% of people who are lefties. And if you can check and follow
Like
people
our
who are
manager.
lefties,
Mm.
lefties, lefties. If you can check lefties and check how their life are,
Yeah.
it's because, and another thing I also discovered in the 70s, 60s, 70s, early 80s, whenever a child was a left hand, ba mo shapa ba re isandla sempene,
Why
ba mo
not?
trainer
That's
to be a right,
wrong.
because the system had said you need to be right-handed.
And there's a
I'm a
reason why the
chef.
system
I'm in the
gives you these
kitchen.
things.
I'm in the hospitality industry. Everything that we set up according to the right. What happens to the lefties?
Yeah, no, I get, and
Why
you
not
know,
the
when
attention?
you must remember another thing. Attention commands awareness.
Yes.
Right?
And
Yeah.
somebody
If
is
I
setting
come-
it up.
Yes. If I come to you and say, "Hi man, ubonile ukuthi laphayana you were janjan," then you start paying attention. The first thing you're going to say is, "I wasn't aware. Angibonanga. I wasn't aware. Neo wasn't aware of any
the
vase."
vase.
You understand? But the minute she said it and she made sure, like it's like a switch on button. Like I'm switching on something in you. Don't mind the vase. Then you need to be aware of the vase and start looking for the vase now to a point where the vase falls. Because she knew if I just come and say don't mind the vase without you understanding that there's a vase, you are going to be. Awareness means look for the vase, where's the vase, and then it or definitely it will break. And then when the boy said the spoon does not exist, but you do. So you must understand when we say there is nothing outside yourself, we don't really mean that you can see it's a table. Then you are going to argue. Bubunki, there's a table, I can see. What do you mean there's nothing outside of my, but this table started as a thought. Someone paid attention to their thoughts, and then their thoughts created a pattern to where the table is now physical or metaphysics. Everything becomes into matter. You understand? Chances are the vase was not even there, but the minute I say don't mind the vase, I'm putting it there. And once I'm putting it there, I'm projecting it to you. Therefore, you believing in it. You know, these things happen. It's a split second. It's a split second of creation. God created the world in 7 days. You think it's impossible, very 7 days, but you understand things are created split seconds, instantly. The minute you put a thought, and then you command that thought with an emotion.
Yeah.
You need to, you bring it in the vehicle now. You take the thought and like, okay, let's go. You bring it into the vehicle. But if your vehicle doesn't have an engine, it will just stay here as a desire. It's something you hope for and you wish.
I think,
Yeah.
Bubunki, I think you know what, from these talks that we have, I think we need to at some point have a class at some
Yes,
point
definitely.
where we actually teach and we teach you how
Yeah,
to make
please.
this vehicle possible.
Yeah, and how
Please.
to understand the steps because of number one, you cannot want what you don't have.
Yeah.
Whatever you desire and feel like, yo, as a mangas bona in that job or with that car, it's because of it's here. There's nothing
It's
new under the
already
sun, right?
there.
That look, the universe is mental and all is mind. Therefore, everything was a thought before it became matter. You were a thought. This mic was a thought. Somebody thought of, I can create something like this, and then released an emotion because of it. Remember, emotions are spirits. So that's why they teach you, be careful of your emotions because those are spirits and they will go out with the engine and come and bring an experience to you for you to experience it. So life is like you standing in front of a mirror. Right now, I am experiencing myself through you. and you and this table and this drink, because all of these things are mental. I already have them here.
Yeah.
Whatever you are looking at is looking at you, because you are one. Whatever you are looking for is looking for you,
For
because
you.
of you are one. You are the universe is so mental that everything is energy. There's nothing physical.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
But then
definitely.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can see you are the one that is in red. She's even burning. I just want us to pause a bit. Pause, pause a bit and come back for part 2 so that
Yeah.
we close it properly.
Yeah, no,
But
definitely.
then this is a topic where you are right. We need to have classes. We need to let people understand that you create your own reality. You are the god of your own life, because of whatever you think, whatever you feel, whatever you focus on becomes a reality, whether good or bad. So you can't blame God. Anyway, thank you so much, our viewers. You know, we are coming back. You know very well.
Definitely, guys. Please subscribe, like, and comment. We would like to hear your views on this topic,
Especially on this attention.
especially on this attention.
Did you pay attention?
And we would like to thank our sponsor,
Legacy
on the
Dam.
Dam, our home. This is where we shoot. This is where you find us. If you want to come in, talk to us.
Yeah.
We will hook you up. Legacy on the Dam, Side Productions, Much Boys Productions, Magna Vault, and Babunki. That's
And
us
friends.
signing out.
Peace, guys.
Bye.